family, man. How y'all doing? You know, it's your host of Speaking on this podcast, the Marcus Bruce, and I got my brother from another mother PM back with me. And this time we coming back once again with the Day Grind Part 5. And this time we're gonna title this "Who Should Pay on the Day." What's up, bro? How you doing today, man?
Doing great. I've just been busy with life past few days or so, and it's good to be back chopping up on this podcast.
I'm good to hear it too. So I'm gonna start it like, man. Me personally, when it comes to who should pay on a date, I look at it like it all depends on the type of effort. It all depends on where y'all live. Like, it might be an atmosphere you like. Okay, say like for example, you invited a person on a date, or you asked a person on a date. So me personally, I feel like the person that asks you on the date should be the one to pay. What you think, bro?
That's normally how it works. Usually, traditionally, the guy is the one who takes initiative, does invite her out to said date or the location, and usually in that case, if he's the one inviting her out, then yes, he should be paying. I mean, there is some cases where I guess the woman does offer to chip in or go Dutch, or she's willing, to. You say next round's on me, or she says, or something like that, or you can offer something like that. I mean, but in most cases, and traditionally the guy, yes, is the one that invites her out to the date and does pay for it, because it's not all often. The woman doesn't usually, take action. Like, the guy's the one that, the one woman just sits and chit chats. So as the guy, you gotta, make it happen, bring her out. And usually you pay for the date. Now, I mean, you can offer to go Dutch, but I mean, it's not exactly ideal. But you can throw it out there. But I would, as a rule of thumb, and what I normally do, I normally am the one inviting them out to the date, and I pay for the date, and it's just a loss I got to take. But I know in my mind, from past experiences, what I want to do and what I want to spend. I've been hacked at some time once before because I don't want to spend a shit ton on a date. Well, when you've been out on so many dates, you've been out with so many women, you kind of you're a little bit more choosier on who you go out with, and you're starting to be choosier on what places you take them. So I'm not going to be taking women to Ruth Chris Steakhouse on the first date, or if I'm taking them out to a nice dinner or something, I'm going to be dating them for a while, knowing them, things like that. There's rare exception. Like, I don't know, this, like, once a blue, like, if there's a woman that we really have something, kind of going, we have something special, decent, but the woman likes you enough, honest, you could take them, what I do is just don't take them to McDonald's, and don't take them to Ruth Chris. I don't recommend it. Some guys do, something easy like that, but honestly, like, I just do something in the middle. It's something in the middle. Like I said, I like my go-tos is like something, not too expensive. It's something you could have some fun, simple. Like a pool hall or a bar with, you get to grab a drink. Just going to during the week. Tuesday they got the $2-3 drinks. You get a drink, and then you play a couple games of pool or something, darts. You're not spending $10. Something like that, or you could go. Another one I like is like Dave and Buster's. If you just get a drink or whatever or something, and then you play games, it's like $20 or something. So it's not too bad. But I mean, we try to recommend, because you want to try to give a woman you want to interact with her, you want to give her a good time. Usually like the formal like cross this table like type of dinner dates, you kind of want to save that for like when you guys are more knowing each other for a while. Usually there are rare times where a woman will recommend a date. I've had mixed reactions. Like one time a woman recommended place, and I went to where she recommended, and it kind of went down south. And she basically knew almost every guy there and stuff like that, and just kind of went down south. Another time, a woman recommended where she wanted to go, and she was really into me, and it went fine. So you got to kind of tell and read the person, and I guess you just got to kind of just think in your head. I mean, what I've learned is try to like maybe make a middle ground, or if you think the woman has high interest, but I don't know. I kind of have to like be a good read of the person.
That's typical, bro. You gotta go off her intuition. Like you just came knowing you just met a person and y'all finna go ball out and you doing this and that, knowing you just met her like 15 minutes ago. But like me personally, if I'm dealing with a person maybe like a few months, we talking, everything doing good. If she wanna go to a expensive ass restaurant and I got the bread, bro, I don't mind paying for that. This like person I am. Like that's why I feel like if you're a real man and a woman is interested in you and you know she's digging you and she's feeling you, it don't hurt for you to come out your pocket and treat this lady to a nice dinner date, or y'all go watch the movies, or y'all maybe want to go to the art museum or some shit like that. But it's not nothing wrong with men paying on a date. But the title of this, y'all, is The Date Grind Part 5, Who Should Pay on a Date? And me personally, I feel like it can be a two-way thing. Like I done been on in the past, I'm talking about in the past, I done been on women who offered to pay, and shit, I was fine with it, because at the same time, and I look at it like this: if a woman or a female offered to pay, it's not nothing wrong with a man leaving the tip. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. And I've done that too. Like a friend has taken me out to dinner or something. I that's the least I could do if someone treats me to dinner or something. That throw a tip down. That's a good recommendation. Just do a little something. Show me that you are if they're investing pretty decent, the other person, you do a little bit yourself just to show you care. Because I think I feel like that should go. I feel like women should maybe do that too. Because some of us guys are tired of women taking advantage of guys for free meals and things like that. Because there's women doing that out there these days.
Yeah.
So we're tired of that. And women, if you're listening, there's nothing wrong with like if a guy's paying the meal or just throw in a little tip. Just show you care and show you invest in a little bit to show that maybe we should make the effort to continue dating you or something. Just think in your mind. Women, I don't know. I really would like the women to invest more, just in general. Maybe in that aspect, or even just investing in trying to make an effort with the dating aspect. Because I do feel like women, don't initially they don't care, really want to take a lot of effort. With like a guy who's trying to make an attempt, because there's guys out here in the real world who are really there's, like I said, guys are afraid to even go up to women and stuff. So I mean, you women listening, give these guys a break. It's hard for a normal guy to go up just even speak to you, because they're worried about so many things in their head. So give them a chance and throw them a bone and try to invest in a conversation, get to know them. I mean, I guess, and if you don't like them, I guess you could just say not interested. Just do that. Save some time. But I know with a woman, turning you guys on is like a volume knob. So I know it does take a little time. So if you're single and ready to mingle, just see where it goes. Give it a chance.
Single and you ready to mingle. Take y'all ass on a date. I feel like it don't matter who and like it all depends on the situation. It don't really matter who pays on a date. Like if y'all really feeling each other, it shouldn't matter who pays for a date. If y'all knowing y'all finna spend the rest of y'all life together, y'all finna take this shit to the next level. It don't matter who it is. But like sometimes I feel like y'all should take turns. If y'all rocking together, y'all should take turns.
That's honestly, I agree. That's the best thing. Yeah, like I think that's how honestly it should be. Hey, if in this the way it is, it really should be like a 50-50 split. That's how I feel like it should be. I feel like the guy, I guess, can take effort, but then the woman should maybe try to chip in a little bit. So yeah, I agree. That maybe is a good way to go about it.
And I just want to say this to my women and all my I'm gonna put the men out there too. Now y'all not if y'all not interested in nobody, don't try to take this motherfucker on no expensive ass date.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they pay all this and do all this, then you fight their ass and ghost their ass. Be like, I'm not really interested. But then I just want you in that state and this and that, they're not interested. So just like I said, it's not nothing wrong with paying on. We're not saying we're not against men paying on or women paying on who should pay on a date. Mm-hmm. But all we're saying, like, it's not nothing wrong for a man and the women to I feel like who should pay. I feel like both parties should pay. But me personally, I'm speaking personal facts. If I'm interested in a person, I'm going out for their ass. I don't give a fuck how people say, oh, you a bitch, you weak, you a lame nigga, you sprung. Nigga, I'm rocking with somebody and we dating and we rocking and we take it to the next level. Hell yeah, I'm gonna spar her and I'm gonna ball out on her ass. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel, nigga, it's me.
Yes. That's the way. I mean, it has been all the time. Like, if you look back even to the traditional times, like, you know, our parents or grandparents dating. I mean, that's how it normally was. The guy courts the woman, you know, and everything. But now we got women. We have a new generation. Women do, you know, they think they want to be independent, this and that, and this, and they also, like I said. But I see out here, women are getting feel like these guys are boring. Women are kind of getting their expectations high. They want a lot from a guy, but now they're, you know, they say the guy's boring, so they're just going to take him for a free meal. I don't know. I'm not exactly too thrilled about that. But I don't know. I really feel like there should be some kind of mutual understanding, and I don't know. I feel like it should be, you know. But it's kind of hard to say. It really, I would like maybe things could be somewhat Dutch somehow, because I mean, there are cases where, you know, if the guy doesn't have, you know, the right game or his personality and it's not clicking with the woman, you know, she's seeing, you know, she's bored or she doesn't want to see him anymore, and, you know, the guy's out here wasting his money and these women don't help him. The women are just like, they don't care because they're just like going on the date. You know, like the woman that told me she went on 7 different dates, and she just tells me they're boring. She doesn't like, you know, usually the women aren't giving feedback or helping the guy, and the guys out here go out here blind. And that's one thing I do want to preach. And, you know, I don't want, you know, I want to help guys. Guys out here are just, there are some guys that are just go on dates and don't understand why they're, you know, things aren't working. So, I don't like hearing things like that, because I don't know. I just don't want guys wasting their time and money on women, and, you know, and women out here aren't really. Thing is, I mean, we all just care about ourselves at the end of the day. It's all it is. And women, you know, if the guy's not attracting them properly or building the quote unquote chemistry, the woman just, I don't know, just like you said, ghosts him or doesn't care. And I don't know. I just when I hear.
Oh, go. Personally, yeah. I always speak out. My bad, I didn't cut you off.
You're fine.
I always speak from facts. Like it ain't nothing. Like I said, I'm gonna keep hopping. Like it ain't nothing. Basically, what we saying, guys and fellas and grown men, and we ain't talking to little ass kids. We talking to grown ass men. It do not hurt. Now let me check this out. You gotta make sure you know who you dating. First of all, you gotta know who you're dating. Like, if you rocking with this person and you know y'all, like I said, y'all finna do y'all thing. But don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say this too, because I'm so transparent. It's not nothing wrong. Like, say you go on a date and you know y'all not interested in each other. I would still pay for that person to have a good time, because you never know what might happen. Like, you never know why that person acting like this. She might went to experience a bad couple days. She might thinking like everybody the same way, or if she put one on a few dates and came out of her pocket and the nigga not going now. Who knows the situation why women think or why men think like that. So me, I don't feel like if I take a person on a date and we're not, then I'm just speaking, if we take somebody on a date and they're not really feeling me or whatever, I don't mind coming out my pocket at the same time. I just know it's a lesson. It's just we're not compatible. So I don't mind paying on a date. I don't mind going on a date and coming out my pockets. At the same time, it's gonna come right back to me. If you don't be tight with your money, it's gonna come right back to you. So I don't mind helping out, like, but for real. But I think me personally, I'm off the dating game. Like, I'm off the dating game. I'm not for the look, search. I'm just gonna wait on the universe, send me the right way, and the way things going, shit, it's gonna be soon. But yeah, but like we said, like we talking about who should pay on a date, man. Basically, you know, we just really having a conversation, but we speaking on some real shit. Me, I feel like both parties should pay. I feel like both parties should come on their pocket. I feel like it shouldn't just be this person doing everything, that person doing everything. feel like it should be 50-50, not no 90-10 or no 80-30, none of that, or 80-20. It should be 50-50. If y'all all on a date and y'all both, especially if y'all both decided to go on this date and y'all both planning this date. So I feel like both parties should kick in. What you think, bro?
Yeah, no, I think that's the best option. I think that's how it should be and how it should go. I think either both parties chip in, or like I said, the guy does it first and the woman says they'll offer the next round or the next time. I definitely agree. I think that's how it should go in the future.
Yeah, but some people don't think like that. Something like we living in this new age generation society in this day game, and they look like shit. Oh, this nigga doing this, he got this, this nigga balling, he dry. This nigga got a good job, girl. I'm finna trick him out of everything.
Right.
I'm gonna take this to the most expensive restaurant. We're gonna stay in an expensive hotel when we go out of town. But it's for real. It shouldn't even be like that. And that's why most, and I hate to say it, that's why most men in society, that's why they think like that. That's why they don't want to take a female, or they don't want to take a woman to somewhere expensive, because they probably had some fucked up experiences in the past where they got out of me, and that shit happened to me like in the past. I done did this for a person, did that, and thinking we good, then this thing got played. But at the same time, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Everything in life you go through is a lesson. So, men, my real men out there, my brothers out there, if you dating and dealing with somebody, come out your pockets, bruh. Come out your pockets. Look, I know y'all going on this date. I know you don't want to come out. I know you don't want to up that ass, right? I'm not speaking real. Hey, come out your pockets, bro. If y'all feeling her, man, come out your pockets, man. Sometimes it gotta be like that. Sometimes you gotta pay to play. What you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, well, and the way it is, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, as a guy, just come prepared. That's one thing I would say. If you're not really in a good financial place, I wouldn't recommend, trying to date. Try to make sure you're situated, you got your ducks in a row before you do try to go out there and date, because it will take multiple times or multiple dates to find who you're looking for or what you are wanting to date, or even if whatever route you want to go. I mean, you are going to have to, invest something, money or whatever it is, and then once in a while, if you want to get her a gift or something. You don't have to take them shopping, but just you got to show that you're thinking about them once in a while. Give them a little gift, something.
Candy or a rope or a flower or something, maybe a card that say "I'm thinking about you."
That or something that you guys have kind of have some kind of bond or connection with, that you could get her that you can that shows that you're thinking about her, and you guys something that just get her a little something once in a while.
So at the end of the day, we are really getting out to know that both parties should pay on the date. But if somebody offer to pay, let her go on to the person pay. But me, like I said, a man, especially if y'all rocking. Look, let's fast forward. Let's go say y'all date. Y'all dating the dating grind. Y'all done got to the point where y'all probably done moved in. Y'all done said I do type shit. So when y'all get to that point after the date, because dating is about a purpose. People are only dating for a come up, like we said on the other messages. Dating is for a purpose. If you dating this person and y'all got a purpose to date and y'all take it all away, man, it don't make you less of a man. It don't make you weak. It don't make you a pussy. If you want to spoil your woman, if you want to do this for her, if you want to buy her a house, if you want to buy her a fucking airplane, if you want to buy her a jet, if you want to buy her a motherfucking whole island, there's not nothing wrong with it. But just make sure she's the right one first. Because you don't want to be like, you doing all this, then you realize she ain't the one.
But that's also kind of a thing too, because people change over time, or with women these days, they've been hearing about people cheating or a woman finding someone else, or that they're more attracted to. Now, just because you do buy them things, that's not going to help much. I don't know what it is. Even if you bought her a house, at the end of the day, if she's not attracted to you, attraction is not a choice. If she's not attracted to you, buying that house isn't going to help anything. It won't matter. So just remember, you can do what you want, but at the end of the day, all that matters is how she feels inside about you. That's pretty much it's all that matters. So do be careful. Only if you what is it? The Ti says it ain't tricking if you got it, or Lil Wayne said that. So if you got it, then go ahead. But if buying a house is gonna really hurt you or something, or which most people buying a house is, that's kind of a big investment in anybody's eyes. So just be very careful.
Ti did say you can have whatever you like. Y'all rocking. You better come out your pocket, tell her. You can have whatever you like.
Yeah. If you're Ti, go ahead and get her out of Burger King and get her in a luxurious home with the pool side and everything. Go ahead and do it if you're Ti. No problem.
Cool. Man, I really enjoyed this conversation, bro. Anything else you want to add? With we hope in the future, like with dating, I guess we would like things to be more, even down the road. But as a guy, yes, you do. As a guy right now, take the initiative. Lead, take action. Do spend. Invest. You're gonna have to spend the money. So be prepared for that. You don't have to go crazy, but don't take her McDonald's. Do something fair that the woman that is want to come back. Because trust me, if she's gonna be telling her girlfriend you took me to McDonald's, I don't think she's gonna want to see you again. So, but also I know on your pocket, if you don't got it, you don't need to take a Ruth Chris either. So just make it simple, really, on a first date. And if it continues to go well, then I would say go ahead and go for the nicer date or something. But just play it safe at first is what I would say. And I'm just gonna say, fellas, man, stay in your own lane, man. We thank y'all once again for rocking with us, man. Like for real, it don't hurt to pay on the date, and women don't hurt for y'all to just chip in every now and then. Man, we thank y'all once again for tuning in. Like you can find me on Facebook, Spotify, for my podcast that is on Anchor. Author as well, and Paul, this is my brother for life. Like we gonna rock for life. You can check out his YouTube channel where he's sharing his dating grind story. Anything else you gotta add, bro?
Just check us out on the all the social media platforms and continue to listen.
And we thank God for rocking with us. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Be safe. Peace and blessings.